the 60 freeway. But look at this,
Side.
almost
Oh,
exclusively.
he's
wilding.
He's wilding. He's wilding.
No reason at all. I mean, for all these people that have just gotten off work trying to get home, here comes this maniac barreling towards you now.
On Friday,
50, 60
too?
miles an hour, gunning, right towards the hood of your vehicle. You see Ontario PD here; they are maintaining almost the same speed
Ontario.
on the right side of the road, but
isn't that Canada?
Incredibly nerve-wracking, insanely
Canada?
risky. Really rolling the dice here to try to avoid some traffic here on Workman Mill, which is a very busy street.
Oh,
around
my God.
a turn now, wow. Around that turn, I mean,
Nah,
there's no
he's
way
heavy,
that people could have
he's
seen
heavy.
this person coming through the red light now, at least getting back
Nah,
on
this
the
shit is
right
OP. You
side
got a
of the
helicopter
road
on you, bro. In that
onto,
truck, you're done.
Norwalk Boulevard.
You're done.
So
Should've had a
once
Hellcat.
again, paralleling the 605 freeway. Just an
WTWW.
insanely dangerous pursuit so far.
So dangerous.
Some nice-ass
so
trees.
often those wrong-way drivers are on the road.
Yo,
at
LA
night,
always
so
look
their
mad
headlights give you a
vibey,
little,
bro.
Advance
Shit
notice
look
that they are
nice.
coming the wrong way. But here, broad daylight, the color of this truck, it is
Where you go?
boy,
Where you go?
Very close.
Oh,
Harder to
he's
see now because of those
wilding.
trees, Desmond, but
Word of my mother, he's wilding.
really nerve-wracking to see.
And a bicyclist.
Yo,
Right
he's
there.
wilding.
Gosh. He went right underneath us, so I had to zoom out there for a
my
second to
goodness.
reorient the camera.
thought you
But
about
as
to
we zoom
flip
back
that
in
bicycle.
here, I mean, this is just so crazy.
YOO.
All right, I think gonna hop out and start running.
There was a cyclist down there. If you have someone in the bike
Oh,
lane, I mean, look how
I ain't gonna, he
how
on that,
the opposing
bro.
traffic is going. If
But
you're
he not
adjusting
gonna- I don't
your
think
radio
gonna
or
get
something
low.
like that, and you take your eyes
gotta hit a
off
parking
of the
lot or
road
some
for
shit, bro.
1 second, you could be in a head-on
I don't know,
collision
Chad, I
with
don't
this
know.
person if you're on Beverly
Y'all threw the
Boulevard.
predicts up
Very
for the
busy
next 10
street,
minutes?
And it is Friday rush hour now at this point, so we're seeing
How
more
much time
and
is
more
left?
traffic
How much time is
on
left?
these streets as we get into
How much time is
rush
left on that
hour
timer?
here. Really insane stuff.
Very scary, and this is a big, heavy truck that
Heavy.
we see coming right at
He's
you.
heavy.
We're watching as he continues to go
5
over
minutes
the
left?
wrong side of the
9
road
minutes.
there. Just so nerve-wracking watching as coming up around some more cars.
Nah, he
here.
hauling
and
ass,
again,
though.
wrong side of the road. And I don't know how close
10
those
fucking
cruisers are behind them
MONTHS,
because sometimes just those lights and sirens give other drivers a little bit of a heads up. But squeezing between those cars, this is just so dangerous.
Well, and that's the problem when he is going on the wrong side of the road and there is traffic on the correct side of the road. Those officers are not going to be able to be as close to him to maybe give those people a warning. And, we talk about prevent it or, what can bring this to an end. When you have an agency that is not in their city anymore, they can't get other units to get ahead of this, to lay spike strips or do anything like that. Now, it's very possible that they're working with Whittier PD to, try to have them help out with some spikes or something like that. But when you have an agency that is so far away from their city that getting, some backup from your own officers to try to get ahead of this is really not an option here unless you've got these outside agencies assisting. You've got, it looks like the Ontario police helicopter is still the one that is with this. So who knows if they're able to talk to Whittier or if Ontario's dispatch is talking to Whittier. But hopefully there is something going on behind the scenes to try to, spike this car and get this.
2 helicopters.
Absolutely.
2.
This is just really a
I just saw another one.
Chase
He's
here
done.
when you've got this driver just so
done.
willingly going over on the wrong side
He's
of the
done.
road at such a high rate of speed.
Booming
and
with the
people are
gift.
just
Appreciate you.
unaware that this is coming
Is
right
Leon
at
Green?
them. So just so dangerous. And Des is giving us a very close look at this truck. We can't quite see how
But,
far
where
away
is he
it is.
going?
There is someone in the passenger
Wait, is
seat.
there?
Is that
Is?
someone?
No.
Just
I'm
clothing?
sorry.
It's a seat. That's
No,
a car
never
seat.
mind. There's something there in the.
That's a car
it,
seat.
It made me. It kind of looked like someone wearing a pink shirt or
That's
something
what I
there for a
thought.
It's
second.
a car
but
seat.
no, I think,
Car seat.
yeah, I think it is just the driver
And
now
it-
at this point.
it
So
looked
How
like
many
Des
stars he
Rock
got,
when
Chad? How
he
many?
was
Everybody spammed the amount of
It
stars
looked
he got.
like he was, like,
Everybody
looking in the
spammed the
back
amount of
seat or
stars
something
that
or
he
had his
got.
body turned around.
I
don't know
say
if
it's
you
2
caught that.
helicopters. Police on him.
no, I
He on the
definitely
news.
got kind of under that
He got 4
tree as
stars.
The suspect gets ready to go underneath us again.
He got
So
4
just
in my
gonna
opinion, he
wipe
got
out
4
and,
stars right now.
Readjust the camera. The camera does not like when suspects go.
If he Mac,
underneath SkyCal, so just give us 1 second here as we reacquire the swan.
Yeah, there's no army.
This shot zoomed out,
zigging
though,
and zagging right. Yeah.
is a good chance to see that those Ontario units have backed off a little bit. They're not nearly as close as they had been. I didn't even see them in his shot. So I wonder if they've gotten a directive to give this guy a lot more space than they have been, or or what they've been told, but it didn't look like they were nearly as aggressive as they were before.
Well, they're most likely trying to give him a little more space, hoping that he will slow down. It does seem like, these turns are a little wider than they were. It doesn't seem like he has as much control of this truck, but
I don't get it.
certainly those speeds are not slowing
He got to
down
get low, but
he
got to lose that. He got to lose both hands.
70 miles an hour so fast.
Unreal.
This is just so dangerous to watch, seeing what could happen. See how wide those turns are, Des? You see what I'm saying?
Because it's a big-ass pickup truck. That shit not going to turn tight.
I mean, this vehicle really can't take it now. These older Tacomas are some of the trustiest, most reliable vehicles on the planet, but this guy's driving it like it's
Jason
a Porsche,
with the gifties.
The way trying to take these turns so quickly. And,
he got mad shit in the back, too.
Kind of these tight
what if he is through this shit? He going to work.
And he's already come so close to losing control here at a few different junctures, so that's what makes this, that much more dangerous. Could easily spin out and smack into another vehicle or something like that if they're not careful. And back on the wrong side, not just the wrong side, but the farthest lane that he could possibly be there to get around, and there's barely even any traffic. So then you get these divided roads like this, and you just imagine what these poor people are thinking as people having to jump out of the way of this maniac here. Wrong way, Whittier
if he go under like mad highways and shit,
this is a weird and very busy intersection. As it continues to barrel on the wrong side of the road
right now, he
westbound.
is not Mr. Get Low. That nigga is Mr.
If this continues, I just don't know how this does not end badly.
Yeah, it's looking crazy.
It is tough to see because we all
Chocolate Girl 1990 with the 10 gifties
behind the truck now, and
everybody's paying W for chocolate.
I think it's a strap. It looks like that wood was closer together. It was being held, and I think that strap came apart on that wood. And now that's what's hanging, which of course is even more concerning because if that wood is not strapped down.
What? I think what?
Yeah.
Exactly. Especially at these speeds that are happening, and this driver, so often we see pursuits, they stay in the same area, they start doing circles, but this person has not been going on the same way, so it makes it harder for officers to even try to figure out where to put
Hot Girl Mags!
This person
the
just
big 25! Appreciate you, dude.
Stop at all, being so dangerous on the wrong side of the road. And people are just not aware that this is
bro, the nigga está como loco, bro. Like, what are you doing?
At an intersection now, to make this turn.
What was my character? Was Kylo?
The good thing is he is
Kylo,
on
right?
the right side of the road right now.
Remember it was little Kylo, right?
Yeah, as we make a southbound turn here on Sorensen, and again into the center divider, wrong side, right between two vehicles. Just really, really threading the needle right here. Mike doing an excellent job making sure that the suspect doesn't get underneath us again here. But
how much time is left on
how much time is left? If they wanted to cut over to the right side to avoid a vehicle, he wouldn't even be able to do that. Now
how much time is left?
A westbound turn here on the
Austin Mack is OT.
Another very busy street, and you wonder what is their goal
how much
here
time is left?
To try to evade officers, and now you can see Ontario is kind of back underneath.
I don't think they're going to get him in 3 minutes. The police fell back crazy. Only person.
Best that he can, but yeah.
Hold ass, boy. You got to get the fuck out of there, nigga. Get loud.
Not too far away from the suspect, but every time that they try to get close to the suspect's vehicle, that's when we start to see the super dangerous stuff on the wrong side of the road to get away. And here again, right there, as Ontario was
police scared, bro. They got a full explorer. That shit, jump that shit.
Turn. You see a couple of units there as.
Now you go get low. Is he getting low, chat? How much time is left? It's like 2 minutes, right?
Norwalk Boulevard. So we've kind of been in this
how much time is left? He got to get low. He got to bust 3 lefts.
Kind of aimless, but
and then just hop out. He started walking normal, nigga.
Busy streets here.
Nah, he can't. He got the heli on him,
How this has not already ended in a crash is really.
They gonna get. I don't know. It's over. I think it is too. 1 minute left.
Awful to see that he's just showing no regard for anyone else on the road as he flies down the wrong side of the road.
Damn, I hope he don't hit nobody.
So many people are out ready to start their weekend unaware that this truck, which has no headlights on, is on the wrong side of the road, barreling at them. Mostly in that center area now, but going at such a high rate of speed, 80 miles an hour. Again, this driver wanted refusing to pull over. This is a stolen truck that was reported. Ontario police have been trying to get this driver to pull over. And
that was my truck. A nigga stole it.
Time has been on surface streets now. Oftentimes on the wrong side of the road.
About to break down, nigga.
Equipment and wood in the back of that truck, but again, just refusing to stop or slow down. Does
give me a Honda.
Yeah. really, and you know the
pay up.
In the bed of the truck is
kind
of a complicating factor as well.
Do we watch for another 10 minutes or not? Do we watch for another 10 minutes? I feel like they about to get him.
Onto the right side of the road.
I really want him to like. For me,
I'm just wondering if that's complicating things for the authorities as well. If they were, thinking about a pit maneuver or something like that, that stuff could go flying, and that could be, an unpredictable factor because it certainly seems like
we invested. We invested into this, y'all. Let's invest into this real quick. Can I throw pretty points too? I want to bet too, nigga.
If that was their strategy,
can I bet? I want to bet
or not. But every time that they try to do that, he just goes immediately onto the wrong side of the road as again. Then you see actually going on the wrong side of the road.
They of course keep
with this suspect.
Covering this pursuit with Pat Harvey.
Why he not on the radio? That's what I'm saying. Radio game, bro. I would have been like, yo. My Grove, nigga.
Yeah, and here we go, Des. Ontario PD right on their tail. They've gone through several jurisdictions, never giving up control of this pursuit. CHP asked them if they wanted to take it over. They said they didn't. Now we're in the city of Whittier, where Whittier PD could get involved, and so far they haven't either. And Ontario, Des, right, but kind of back up on their tail after kind of backing off when he was doing all that wrong side of the road driving.
Damn, they got
right.
Yo, the police so overpowered.
The suspect
like they got PD in every like
given this one up already, or at the very least
section
backed off and
so, like,
tried to keep tabs from the air. So they really do seem determined to get the suspect one way or another. But how they're going to do that is anyone's guess. They haven't had an opportunity to pit to pit the suspect here. We've been above 50, 60 miles an hour pretty much at every opportunity. That we haven't. It would be very difficult to get any spike strips in place. Back on the wrong side again.
Yeah,
this is probably the 12th time that they've had the suspect has done this.
He's not really a bad driver, low key. He's low key not that bad of a. He could like read. Some niggas can't read the road.
This suspect has had some chances here to get some.
You think this is the first time he stole a V-chat or not?
The units on the ground. So just barreling along here, southbound Norwalk Boulevard, paralleling the 605.
Yeah, and Des, you made a mention earlier about stuff in the back and how hard that might be to do a pit. Pickup trucks in general can be a little bit more difficult just because of the weight distribution in them. So I wonder if that's playing a factor. But again, yeah, as you mentioned, we're going so fast, we've never gotten even a chance to do a pit maneuver because of the speeds. Not for, it seems like a lack of trying. Ontario's been real right on his tail the whole time. And the lovely Pat Harvey joining us now.
Mike Rogers and Desmond Shaw, just want to let everyone know that you're watching KCAL News at 5 o'clock.
No, you're watching. You're watching Wanham at 8 o'clock on the East Coast, man. It's clap it up for Wanham, y'all.
Norwalk, a stolen pickup truck going up to 70 miles an hour at sometimes, already hit a median or crashed into a median, driving just so dangerously on the wrong side of the roads at time. We have watched this go, or I've been watching, listening to you guys going from Whittier, from Ontario to Whittier, and now in Downey Norwalk. And Mike, if you could pick up and tell us what exactly is happening. Look at this. It's just every street you turn on. Can I call this person a menace to society right now?
I certainly.
She's glazing.
Oh my God! Driving on the wrong side of the road. Just really no care for anybody else that is out there. And, Pat, how we got here is CHP tells me that Ontario PD picked up this car after some sort of automated technology.
Yeah, how much time is left?
Unclear if it was actually an automatic license plate reader. We've been talking about those a lot lately, where a camera reads a license plate and it comes back as a hit to a wanted list. Something of that nature occurred. Ontario police were notified. They got behind it. They got on the 60. They went southbound a little bit on the 57. I'm sorry, on the 605 rather, and then got off when the 605 got really crowded. And I thought it's better to be on the freeway, but even on the freeway, he was driving like a complete maniac, whizzing in and out. Pat, he tried to pass a semi truck at one point and got so close to it that he actually wedged himself into the wall. And even that didn't stop him. He still was able to take off and continue on. We've been seeing just these ridiculous speeds on surface streets, becoming very close to pedestrians, bicyclists, and other cars.
Unbelievable. And Desmond, I heard you saying earlier that they did not ask for the help for CHP when they were on the freeway. Ontario PD, as we understand it, they want to continue with this and not call in Whittier or Downey Norwalk PD to assist. Because if that was the case, I mean, they may be able to help them in terms of where to lay spike strips and that kind of thing. So tell us what could not be happening in terms of other agencies.
Yo, that shit's small as fuck. I thought that shit was big as shit.
Ontario wants this, from end to end, and sometimes we see that. with the suspects, even if
I'll be
it's
scared in my
seemingly,
car.
More minor crime on kind of the crime scale.
We gonna get home.
Sometimes that's
Mr. Get Low.
the case. It seems to be more common with
every time we get home.
Agencies who also tend to be on the more aggressive side, as we are again on the wrong side of the road here on Imperial Highway. One of the busiest streets there is right here, getting through Studebaker, another major thoroughfare. There was a pedestrian right there. There's a cyclist getting really close to another cyclist right there. So, I mean, this person, is endangering cyclists, pedestrians, and drivers right now.
I want to buy a van
wherever they go. But yeah, it's not clear exactly why they wanted to keep this for themselves, but
look at this.
I'm the best driver he knows. I'm literally the best driver Kyle knows.
And now
hands down
going back
best driver
wrong way here on Hoaxie Avenue.
You know what, guys, Mike, I know you want to say something here. I want to ask you a question to you or Desmond, just in terms, one moment we saw police, we thought they might try to pit this huge truck. From your vantage point now, Desmond, have they backed off again? We know we see them going in and out, from time to time.
E-way!
Backing off the vehicle.
As we get and as we get onto the freeway here, looks like onto the 105 right here at the beginning of the 105. Yeah, they did back off a little bit. We'll keep a wide shot here for a second and see if we can see.
He about to hop out. He about to hop out.
Well, look at off-roading now. Off-roading off of the embankment here. Why are they doing this? They're going to puncture their tires or do some serious damage to this vehicle. I don't think this is a 4x4.
Even the reporter was like, why are you doing that? What are you doing?
Not sure. What is the strategy here?
And there's
so crazy. And there's Ontario PD right here at the edge of the San. I think this is the San Gabriel River that we might be going down. So now we are off of the roadway through a fence. What are they going to do now? I think the vehicle's going to get stuck in the back, trying to open the door, but the fence giving them trouble. And there they go. Out and underneath the 105 freeway here. Oh boy.
That was low-key tack though. But
in the wash here, just to the west of
that
the
was low-key tight.
Talk about desperation there to get away. You're trying to keep a wide shot. We'll
low-key was. Wait, let's see.
Here. But wow, this.
He know the helicopter on him. He gonna stay under them. He's gonna stay under the.
Enforcement down there.
He's gonna stay under the shit.
One cruiser pull away.
He's gonna stay under the He's gonna stay under the freeway.
I don't.
But like,
and we haven't seen him come out.
I don't know.
No, there's at least one.
Yo, he might get low, bro.
Here as we see a cyclist getting ready to go by in the bicycle.
Y'all might lose y'all bread.
Just looking.
I would have punched nigga off the bike. I would have had me a new bike, and I would have took his hoodie. I would have grabbed him off the bike under the freeway. Give me the fucking bike, nigga. Throw the hoodie on, and now I'm biking. They'll never know. They would have never known. I would have been home.
Who's this over here?
They don't have a white shirt on. Remember they could.
I think he getting low. I think he getting low. I think he getting low.
Still kind of weird.
I think he getting low.
Right before this happened, right before
I think he's getting low. I think he's getting low.
Sheriff's helicopter got on the radio and let all the Norwalk.
I think he just got low. He's Mr. Get Low. He's Mr. Get Low.
Now trying to get involved.
He's Mr. Get
here and try to help them find this guy. They were already aware that there was a pursuit in their area.
Hold on.
You know what, Des? That was the guy. He was carrying a black sweater in his hand.
Oh my God, he's crazy!
Oh.
Yeah. I just played the video back, and when he got out, it was those same boots that he was wearing, and he had a jacket in his hand.
Nigga went back in his vibe. Nigga said, I just played it back.
Now, we've got a big homeless encampment here as well. A lot of places for a suspect to hide. Obviously, very, very difficult for us to try. We're actually kind of backing off a little bit to see if we can see underneath these bridges a little bit better. But
and a logistical nightmare really tough for law enforcement.
Oh my God!
Absolutely.
To the right of your screen,
he definitely was metagaming. I ain't gonna lie.
Suspect getting out of the vehicle.
He metagaming, bro.
Short-sleeved shirt, and we've since
we're gonna have to go to that building, bro.
Rogers from the Sheriff's Department that they had a black sweater and they put the sweater on, and we actually saw him walking. And okay. I thought I saw some movement.
Here we
right
go.
to the left. Is that him?
There we go.
No, that's not him.
I think we got. That's not him.
No.
Mr. Get Low. That's not him. That's not him. That's not him.
Over the white shirt.
He had black pants.
That's not him. Mr. Get Low. That's not him.
That person looks like he was going to the.
That's not him.
Encampment.
That's not him.
Yeah.
He's Mr. Get Low.
Well, you know,
I know these type.
So
I know these man.
You know where he is. I mean, where could he go?
He's home. He could go home.
He could stay.
He could go home.
The freeway there.
He could go
so
home.
You can't see him.
He's
right?
low. He got low.
But at some point, you think he's going to come
He
out.
got low.
Yeah.
On some side.
I think there's just a lot of hiding spaces here. Yeah. A lot. I mean, they don't have the eyes from the air like this. If there's tunnels they could crawl into, or just continue walking underneath the freeway as far as they can. And if we're all looking under the freeway and they come out over here and then hop over a fence,
there's another homeless encampment.
There's a lot of tents if they want.
And there was mad clothes down there.
Right here.
I would have switched up my whole fit.
There's tents there. I mean, we already.
I would have been in the showroom picking out what I'm about to put on.
So there being a big homeless encampment here is going to really complicate things as well. And here's why.
Y'all might have to pay up.
There's even any.
Y'all might have to pay up. I ain't gonna lie. The view mods.
There's not even any shoulders here on this section of the 105. They would need to come down into this neighborhood off of Carfax Avenue and Faywood Street to try to even get in a position where they could get out of their vehicles and get on foot to look for the guy.
Well, guys, we have decided, or our management, now there are a couple of people there. Well, one is running. Do we want to stay with this, folks, or not? Yeah. I think they want us to move on, Desmond and Mike. We're going to go to other news and.
Get low!
High-speed pursuit that ended up
Mr. Get low!
Going into the water.
Mr. Get
River there.
low! Pay up! Pay the fuck up! Pay up! Nah, that's crazy. That's my first time ever. Nah, he's tagged. And he ain't Mac. Nigga F8'd.